Might it be rain, earthquakes, or volcanoes, landsliding comes as the after effects of them all. And when it happens, all you should do is escape. In a city in Japan, a massive earthquake shook the city, which resulted in cracks on the roadway. With time, the cracks started getting bigger. This road was built on the side of the mountain, and it worked as a warning that something will happen with the course of time. As time passed, the ground below broke free and things started to slide down, resulting in a huge part of the road to slide down and cause chaos. This video was filmed by a man who was in his house when he realized that something was wrong. He could feel the ground moving, and that is when he ran for his life. Good thing he escaped on time, or he would have been swept away along with his and 7 other houses that drowned that day due to the massive landsliding in Norway. I feel bad for him. He lost everything. But, well, at least he got to save his life. When talking about the most massive landslides caught on camera, there is no way we are going to miss this one. Whatever the cause, this is quite a powerful landslide, which resulted in destruction of many cars and property. However nice it may seem, I don't think that people should be standing there filming these things. It can be pretty dangerous, and they can end up losing their lives too. These terrible moments were recorded in Pakistan, where a landslide caused chaos everywhere. Recorded from different angles by different people, we can easily determine the intensity of the massive ground movement and how much destruction it must have caused. Landslides and earthquakes are pretty common in hilly areas. In this clip, the water brought large stones and a lot of mud along with it from the mountain, which caused a huge river of rocks and provided people an unusual sight to enjoy. Landslides are caused by rains, floods, earthquakes, volcanoes, and other factors. But whatever the reason, all these landslides do is cause chaos everywhere, turning beautiful places into just the remains of what they once were. For instance, look at this one where the land slipped between the trees, not just destroying the trees, but causing destruction of the ecosystem as a whole. This mudslide left the people terrified when they saw it. This huge landslide erupted suddenly out of nowhere, taking the people living in the area quite shocked. I mean, look at this huge mess of land sliding past the houses with an insane speed. This dramatic video went viral on the internet due to the spectacular sight it has recorded. You will easily be able to guess just how strong these landslides are. Just look at it. Strong enough to slide a whole city with it. A huge chunk of the mountain came down, but the people there, instead of running away, are standing there recording the whole incident, unaware of the fact that was about to happen next. And as the time passed, the other part of the mountain kept sliding down, when finally the people thought that they should not be standing there, but running for their lives. This video was recorded by a man in China who can be heard panicking on what he is seeing. A large part of the road came down with the shifting ground and resulted in a wreck caused by it. This place, which looked like a workplace to me, became just a pool of mud and water in a few minutes. The landslides flow rapidly and strike with almost no warning, therefore catching people in the most vulnerable timing with no time to escape. This is why landslides usually claim hundreds of lives. But well, this is not the case with this clip. This one was recorded quite far from the populated area, and hence, the people remained safe and sound. However, it is a spectacular sight to behold. What do you do when you see a huge mass of land sliding from high above the mountain towards you? You run for your life, right? Somebody please go tell this man too that you're supposed to run away, not run towards it. Okay, he knows that he's got to run away, but well, he should have done it sooner. Owning a home on a hillside is nice until something unfortunate happens. This is what happened to the people in La Paz, a city in Bolivia, when they witnessed a massive landslide. Good thing that they'd been warned before, and the area had been evacuated on time, so there were no casualties. Or else it is very clear from the clip how strong this landslide was, taking not just one, but many houses with it to the ground, destroyed completely. The people lost their houses, but look at them, caring for and protecting their animals with them. This clip is from Manali, India, where a huge chunk of mountain collapsed. According to the news, it was due to the heavy rainfall which happened a few days back. Triggered by the rainfall, the mountain slid down straight to the ground, destroying a lot of agricultural ground and the blockage of the highway, which resulted in quite a lot of loss of the people living there. It can be seen from the clip how much of a massive landslide it was. A montage of high-impact climatic and human-caused events in the Himalayas demonstrate the mountain range's dynamic character. The mountain came sliding down, quite enraged at God knows what. The team has been investigating the whole incident for the cause to be determined, to avoid further incidents. But even with the cause unknown yet, we kind of know why this must have happened, no? Well, of course, because of us humans continuously messing with Mother Nature. This, and more incidents like it, are inevitable. This one entry has my respect. That was a huge landslide. But the way that house, or if you hear the man speaking in the video, the holy place, stood on its own with the ground slipping beneath it, like literally, that was a sight to behold. We don't know if there were any injuries in the incident. Most probably, the area had been evacuated beforehand. But well, the cars there were completely destroyed. Just like the previous ones, the entire rock mass started to slide down the mountain, getting bigger and more huge with every passing second. This one happened in 2020 in the south of China after quite heavy rainfall. Fortunately, more than 60 people were evacuated on time and no one got injured. Or else, we can see what might have happened to them if they would have caught themselves in between this chaos. This landslide also happened in China. It destroyed and buried industrial buildings and worker living quarters in the nearby industrial park. The death toll was 73, with 4 people reported missing. This was one of the deadliest landslides ever witnessed by mankind. With the death toll this high, more than 30 buildings were completely and totally destroyed, and all that was left was mud and chaos. It was reported that waste material was generated from construction work and had been piled up. Well, what else did they think would have happened? A huge mass of land slid right from the top of the mountains, along with a big rock straight towards the house, which unfortunately was in the way. As you can see, the house got saved by a margin of a single inch, or it might have completely collapsed under the weight of such a big rock. However, the land and the crops were not so fortunate. Not fortunate at all, I guess. Surging mudslides and floodwaters in and around Sierra Leone's capital, Freetown, resulted in the loss of 300 lives, and around 600 people went missing. According to the news, prior to the landslide, Freetown experienced 3 successive days of intense and heavy rainfall, which caused part of Sugarloaf Mountain, the highest peak in northwestern area peninsula, to collapse. It left many people in tears and saddened by the loss of their loved ones. May their souls rest in peace. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.